we say Lam Natseach, I don't know if you noticed, if I did or I didn't. But today I was inspired not to say. I'll explain why. There's many shittas, whether you say it or not, but why Isu Chag, you don't say Tachnun, and even Lam Natseach is because it's called, Yerushalmi calls it the Ben of the Chag. That means what? That means that the product of the Chag is manifested, is able to be seen the day after. So if a person had an incredible Yom Tov, so then we made it, the next day should really be the product of that, should be that it's a hemshech of the Yom Tov, so you shouldn't say Lam Natzeach, it's not a Yom Tzorah. But if you say Lam Natzeach, then it could be that that means that the day before the Yom Tov wasn't Zay Yom Tov. We made the Pri, the Ben, also the result is not as great. The big shayla which I discussed this morning is whether you say Tachnun, not just today, because that's Isu Chag, but all 6 days and maybe 7 days. So I said that Mokom Inichuli, the one who gave me a pshat that I didn't see anywhere. Why is it that you don't say Tachnun? So the Ramah, first of all, says you do. Clearly a Ramah, even though it's like an unknown thing. The Ramah says you only say Tachnun, you don't say Tachnun until Achar HaShavuos. Mashma clearly 6 days after you do. Mishabura says the minig is by some places they don't say 6 days after. Then in Chutz La'aretz they extended it to another day. Why? Al Tzveka D'Yoma. So then that Rosh Hashanah says the Chayot doesn't make any sense. Because Al Tzveka D'Yoma, the whole reason of 6 days is because of Tashlumi. Tashlumi Achag. Tashlumi Achag is not applicable to Chutz La'aretz. It's only applicable to Eretz Yisrael. So to extend it 6 days from the second day of Yom Tov is like a chucha v'itula. It sounds like a joke. But I wanted to say possibly a whole different shot, and bizeh, perhaps it'll be miyusha why we do 6 days from the second day of Shavuos. And that is, as we know, and maybe sometimes it's not unnoticed and it's forgotten, is that Shavuos is a Yom Chassid. Ad Kedei Kach, by the next video we read the Ksuba, the Shtar Tanoi, Rabbi Daniel Coren, one of the Arizal's Talmidim wrote, it's kedai to read it in the back of the Tikkun Shavuos, the Ksuba and the Tanoim that we just signed and committed ourselves. It's fascinating. So really it's a chasana. If it's a chasana, it makes sense that you have sheva brachos. So I've had the 6 days left, we were still in the sheva brachos. Like I said, when you said Gevaldik, you said when you come to work today, someone asks you, how was your holiday? You say Gevaldik, I just got married. And not only that, it's sheva brachos, you guys are off. I'm off another 6 days. Okay, maybe that you can't get away with, but I said to show and express that you just said a chasana, that you're in sheva brachos. Imagine a chasana and a kala. Today it's not so unimaginable. They get married and ready, and you stay home together, and everyone's on their phone the whole day, ignoring each other. Chas v'shalom is such a mitzvah should be, but unfortunately it is. But Avad, at least sheva brachos. When you want to spend time with you just got married. Maybe afterwards it's a little bit more unexciting. So the same thing is, a person wants to express that he wants to spend time with the Rebbe because he just got married to him, so he wants to chap a little bit more learning, he wants to connect to the Rebbe a little bit more. That's how a person expresses. Now, of course, you don't say Tachnun, in order to show that you mamish holding by Sheva Brachos. Mazel tov.